Good evening, everyone. This is Pradeep, Ambassador of Change from GETI, the Global Education and Training Institute from Lucknow. We have many in-service and pre-service programs, and we are the premier training institute for teachers and principals in India and in several parts of the world. For more information on this, please go to 740-840-1000. Right now, you are on our disruptive education platform, and on this platform, provided to us by our mentor, Dr. Sunita Gandhi, we have interacted with more than 1,450 educators from India and all over the world. And this evening, we have for you Mr. Swami. He is the principal of the Delhi Public School International in Kampala, in Uganda, East Africa. He's very fond of sports and games and plays cricket. He has an experience of 17 years in education. He has a passion of teaching and started his career as a science teacher in 2004. Became principal by serving in various schools in Tamil Nadu, India. With his rich experience, he joined the Delhi Public School International in Kampala, and it has the maximum number of Indian students in Uganda and is enjoying a rich taste of the Indian education system and its high values and culture. He has been participating in various national and international webinars as a speaker, resource person, and panelist, and has been recognized and awarded by many prestigious national and international organizations. He strongly believes the capacity to learn is a gift and the ability to learn is a skill. The willingness to learn is a choice. Degrees don't matter anymore, according to him. Skills do. Education is the process of acquiring knowledge. The real purpose of education stands with how knowledge is being used. He loves spending time and interacting with students, and he's a friendly guide who motivates the students to develop in all aspects, not merely in academics. And this evening, he will be speaking to us on the importance of sports and physical education at schools. So, welcome, sir. Good evening, and over to you, sir.
Thank you, Pradeep sir. Good evening to everyone. First of all, I would like to convey my sincere thanks to GETI for providing me this opportunity to address regarding the importance of sports and games or sports and physical education in schools, which I strongly believe it is equal to academics. So please allow me to share the screen. Pradeep sir, yeah. So today I'm here to address regarding the importance of sports and physical education at schools. When we talk about sports and games, we all know the main aim of involving students in sports and games is to maintain good health. So the most important wealth a person can have is his good health. When wealth is lost, nothing is lost. When health is lost, something is lost. When the character is lost, all is lost. So this goes by the famous quote, as we all know, if we have good health, definitely we can achieve many things in our life. So when we talk about health, it has various dimensions. For example, it can be physical dimension, social dimension, and mental dimension. So the three most important dimensions of health is physical, social, and mental. So being physically fit alone doesn't mean that we are healthy. Being mentally fit, it doesn't mean that we are healthy individual. Being socially fit alone doesn't determine our health status. So we should be fit enough in all the things. We should be physically fit, mentally fit, and socially fit. Then only we can call ourselves as an healthy individual. If we are lacking any one of these, let it be physical, mental, or social, then we cannot call ourselves as a healthy individual. So the main thing is, when it comes to physical health, it directly relates with the sports. That is what everybody feels. But at the same time, even the mental health is also related with the sports and games. And even the kids learn lot of social values, social skills when they involve themselves in sports. So sports doesn't build a character, they reveal it. Actually, the if you see the characteristics of a sportsman, they express the characteristics. They express lot of good characteristics, we can say, lot of skills what is needed for their life. As the famous quote, a sound body keeps a sound mind. So when they involve in all sports activities, they will be having a strong physique, a sound body, and definitely there will be a sound mind in the sound body. A sound mind and sound body is a short, but it is the full description of a happy state in this world. Because the person is having good mindset, he is having good health, he will be able to involve himself in everything and he will be able to achieve a lot. There is nothing else needed for him. Using these two, definitely he will be able to lead a happy life. The word sports itself has lot of meaning. The first letter S in sports stands for social skills. The second letter P stands for physical fitness. Third letter O stands for obedience, which is character. Fourth letter R stands for resourcefulness, that is innovativeness. T stands for teamwork in all the places, including family. Last, S stands for stress tolerance. So sports has lot of life values within it. Social skills, physical fitness, obedience, resourcefulness, teamwork, stress tolerance, all these are hidden in sports. So there are a lot of life skills which the students learn by involving themselves in sports. For example, it can be commitment and responsibility, leadership and teamwork, sportsmanship and competition, handling pressure and time management. All these skills the students are learning when they involve in sports. So, seven awesome benefits of sports and games. When we check, there are many. The first one, if you see, physical development. By involving sports activities, kids develop good physique, which is very, very important in the present world. Then they develop the vocabulary, communication skill, and language also. When they play, they talk with each other, they develop their communication, they use proper language, they learn things at the earlier stage itself. Instead of learning it late, they will start learning at the earlier stage. They easily learn mathematics also by playing sports. Many of you may wonder, but when they count, when they do some exercise, when they play games, they also learn mathematics. They understand the world. Understanding the world here in the sense like let it be the capacity to adjust towards the winning and losing areas or emotional balance, all these things are taking place. And they also develop personal, social, and emotionally. In all the ways, they are keeping on developing themselves by involving in sports and games. So these can be the benefits of sports and games. Okay, general benefits of sports and games. The most important benefit, it increases the strength and stamina, which is very much important for everyone. Second, better body shape. They will be having very good physique. Then they encourage us to give best every time. Whenever we participate in sports, we always try to give our best. We don't want to be in the loser side. We will try to win the game. We will try to be fit. We want to be happy. That encouragement is obtained when the kids are involving in sports. It increases concentration. When the children are learning, they will be getting distracted. But when they are playing, their concentration is more on playing. That means even by playing games, they increase their concentration. It boosts their confidence level, which is very, very important. Let it be the self confidence or motivating others. By in these ways, the confidence level of their learners are boosted. They build leadership and team skills. The sports makes us happy, as we all know. Everyone likes to play because it gives lot of happiness. Let it be among the youngsters or let it be among the adults or even among the grown up people. Whenever they play, they gain happiness, and it also reduces several health risks, as we all know. So these are general benefits of sports. The sixth important reason why sports is important: improves physical and mental health. It is not only improving the physical health alone, it is also improving the mental health of the learners. If they have good mental health, then only they will be able to study properly. Second, empower students with a lot of life skills. Third one, learn time management and discipline. By involving a lot of sports and games, they know to adjust the time, they know to manage their time, and also they learn discipline. Improved leadership and team building qualities. These skills will be developed among the learners when they play. Boost self confidence, as I told already. Winning and losing is all part of the game, because this tolerance is very much needed in today's life. Many people are losing their confidence level when they lose something in the life. But the person who has already involved in sports and games, who have won a lot of games, lost a lot of games, has the ability to adjust and to adapt himself to this kind of situation. When we talk about physical benefits of school sports, first, the most important thing, it lowered the body fat content in the students, which is very important. At the younger age, the students should not accumulate too much fat content in their body, which may lead to health problems. Improved weight control. By playing games, they can keep themselves fit. Reduced risk of obesity. As per the research, if you see nowadays, the amount of obesity among the learners is high. It is in a higher note. So this has to be reduced. That could be possible only when they play games. When they play games and sports, they have healthy joints, they get strong muscles and bones, which are important. Lower blood pressure. They can maintain their blood pressure in the normal way, which we all know in adults, those who are not having much physical activities, their BP level is high and they are having a lot of health issues. Less risk of heart disease and osteoporosis can be obtained by involving in sports. Heart related problems can be avoided. We will be having a healthy heart and a proper lung functioning, which is very important, and increased agility, coordination, and balance. These are the physical benefits of school sports. Coming to the emotional benefits, which is very important. So, sports is not only building physics, it is also helping the students to get a emotional benefit. The most important thing is improved mood and mindset. They will be able to concentrate more and they will be able to focus much when they involve in sports. They get that skill. Second one, lower levels of stress. Nowadays, kids they get stress easily in many ways. This could be avoided when they play, when they involve themselves in regular games. Increased level of confidence and self-esteem. Better classroom performance because they are getting the emotional balance, emotional benefit. So definitely their performance in the classroom will be good, including attitude. They will be with a positive attitude and less negative attitude. Attention, yes, they will be able to focus more because while playing they focus more. The same will come into the practice inside the classroom. While playing they concentrate more, same will come into the classroom. So we can say the classroom and the playground has equal importance. If they are able to gain lot of skills in the playground, definitely it will come into the classroom also. And a clear recognition of rules and boundaries. Yes, all the sports and games has its own rules and regulations. And all the members, all the students who are playing those games will be following the rules and regulations. That means they know to keep themselves in the right frame. So when they continuously involve in such things, definitely they will be having the habit of following the rules and regulation inside the classroom and also wherever they get involved in their social life also. Last, the most important thing, regulation of emotions. Yes, like acceptance of winning and losing, keeping themselves on the balanced state is also a biggest benefit of involving in sports and games. So when the kids involve in sports and games, there is difference in their personality. The children who play sports gain confidence in their bodies and their ability to set goals. Their confidence level will be very high, in fact, if you see. It is also seen in children playing sports are better in academics and leadership qualities because they are able to focus, they are able to be, they are able to concentrate more, and they will be able to perform very well with all these skills. Okay, the sports among the learners in school is given to the learners through the physical education classes. The main purpose why the school need physical education is to educate the whole child. When we say the whole child, it means it is in all aspect, not only in academic part. Physical education provides structure and also it gives lot of discipline among the learners. It helps to develop and enhance both physical and academic skills, not only academics or only physical. Both should be there in the school. Goals of physical education, most important thing, include all students in activities. Some schools, if you see, there is a difference here. They will allow only some of the students to involve in sports and some are kept away. But when it comes to the school which is focused on overall development of the students, they will be allowing all the students to involve in all sports activities. They will be focused to improve physical, social, and cognitive skills. They will be focused on promoting a healthy and active lifestyle to produce physically fit youth, to teach the relationship between physical activity, physical fitness, and good health, to promote the skills, knowledge, and attitude to help the children lead active, healthy, and productive adults. So these are the goals of physical education which the schools must follow. They have to set these goals and then they have to put these goals into practice. Okay, what does physical education does for the students? The most important thing, as we all know, it improves the physical fitness. It will enhance their motor and manipulative skills, improves their self-esteem. It provides a lot of healthy physical activities. It reduces stress, builds positive relationship among the students. The last one is very important. Inside the classroom, there may be a difference of opinion among the learners. They may have some kind of misunderstanding. They may argue. They may even fight with each other. But when they go to the ground and they start playing, they develop a good relationship among themselves. They become teammates. They become friends. Their goal is set only in winning. They want to be happy. So involving in physical education also builds relationship among the students. The same relationship could be carried inside the classroom also later on. So physical education should not be seen only for just keeping themselves fit. It is for physical, emotional, and even for building the relationship also. School needs physical education in all the areas, let it be in the elementary level or let it be in the middle level or let it be in the high school level. When it comes to the elementary level, physical activities enhance physical skills and cognitive development. In the middle school, physical activity builds self-esteem, which leads to more confidence individuals and they become more intellectual and they will be having more physical ability. In high school level, it enhances social and cognitive skills. When it comes to the abilities in physical education, we can see it can be cognitive, it is creative, it is personal, it is social, and it is physical. These are various abilities in physical education. When we talk about physical benefits, first one, develop motor skills. Most important thing, as you can see in the picture, they develop a lot of motor skills when they involve in physical activities, whatever the sports let it be. Then they develop manipulative skills. They try to find the solution. They try to win in different ways. They develop physical fitness. They decrease morbidity, and last but not least, by involving in sports, they keep themselves fit and they can prevent lot of diseases in them. When it comes to the cognitive benefits, it enhances students' kinesthetic intelligence. Yes, they will be having strong mind. Students, those who are participating in daily physical education, perform better academically. I will tell you the reason. Have a better attitude towards school. Most important thing. Many students like to come to school when they are given more opportunity to involve in physical education, because that is the place where they get more happiness than being inside the classroom. So the school which is having better infrastructure, which provides lot of opportunities for the students to involve in sports and games, will be having students who are having more interest, who love to come to the school, learn and also play and be happy in their life. Physical education enhances social self-expression and problem-solving skills. The last word is very important, problem-solving skills, because it is one of the most important one in the present world, and it is going to be very much important in the future, because the life is throwing challenges, the life is throwing lot of problems in each and every day of the life. To overcome those problems, the students must develop problem solving skills. These skills could be developed even by playing games. They learn how to manage their opposition team, how to play among the opposition team, how to win them, how to tackle them, how to make smart move, how to adjust among the teammates. All these things they learn. So they overcome the problem what they are facing. Same they will try to apply in their life. Effective benefits, the most important thing, it helps to build a self-esteem. It enhances ability and confidence. Yes, students who are involved in sports will be having higher level of confidence in performing motor skills, enhances feelings of well-being and efficacy. And the recent one, sports and exercise psychology. Sports and exercise psychology involves study of human thought, emotion, and behavior in physical activities. We can say there is ABCs of physical activity, that is affect, emotions, behavior, which is directly proportional to the actions, cognition, thoughts. So learning sports and exercise psychology is also very important for the learners. Physical education, it is also focused on improving judgment among the learners. It also helps to influence moral development, give students leadership roles when they involve in games. One time or the other, some are given the leadership role. Let it be the captain of the team or vice captain of the team or the leader of the small core team, whatever it is. So when they take up that role, they develop their leadership skills. Inside the classroom, they are given the opportunity to become the mentor or to be the mentor or to be the leader of a team which is involved in group discussion. That will give them different kind of leadership skills. But this one in the playground will develop a different kind of leadership skills among the students who are involved in sports. It allows the students to collaborate with the peers. As I told earlier, collaboration among the peers will be added more. It will be enhanced a lot when they are allowed to play in groups, when they are allowed to involve in group games, when they are allowed to involve in mass events. Last, increase of self responsibility. Yes, when they involve in individual events, they become self responsible. They know it is he or she who is supposed to practice, who is supposed to get trained and then win. That means they are taking the self responsibility. Same, it will come into academic part also. The general concept in many places is when the students are involved in sports and games, they get distracted from academics. To be frank, it is completely wrong, because fitness up is equal to academics up. It has been proven by many. It has been evidenced in various places. Students who are getting involved in sports and games will be performing well in academics. There is no doubt at all because of the skills what they learn, what they get by playing sports and games. Healthier students are better learners because by playing they can improve their concentration level, they increase their attentiveness. Even if you look at the brain functioning after just 20 minutes of walking, if you see the rate of the brain functioning will be higher, definitely, because more physical work is given, the brain is becoming more active, the neurons are becoming more functionable, so they will be able to perform better after doing the physical activities. Getting kids to move helps to strengthen and stimulate their brains. This is why so many recent research studies are showing increased fitness is equal to improved academics. Evidence shows that physically active students have better learning readiness. They will be ready to learn better. Okay, let us take a scenario like this. The child mindset is go out and play. But sometimes we are forcing them to sit inside the classroom or sit in the room and study. We have to accept the fact that definitely they will sit physically, but their mind is not on studies. They will be with the thinking that okay, we are not allowed to go out to play, we are not allowed to enjoy, we are not allowed to be happy. Their mind will be in that negative aspect only. But if you allow the same child, okay, go out and play for 30 minutes or play for 60 minutes, come back, then you sit and learn for 2 hours. What the child can learn in 4 hours, they can learn in 2 hours if they complete the work which they love and sit for study. So if the child is asking, okay, let me play for some time and then come and study, it is well and good if we accept that and allow them to play, then come back to the studies, because physically also they are growing, emotionally they are growing, here academically also they are growing. So active students will be having better learning readiness, they will be able to focus more, they will have good attention, and they will have fewer behavioral issue. Yes, when they involve in sports they learn a lot of discipline, so behavioral issues will be very less, and ultimately definitely they will be able to be a good person even with the academic performance also. What the parents are supposed to do, parents please, they have to get involved in supporting and encouraging the child's participation in appropriate enjoyable physical activities in and out of the school. Not only in school, even at home, if the child want to go out and play with the neighbors, allow them for some time, but be mindful, you have to allow your child to participate, you have to motivate them, you have to encourage them. At the same time, we have to know what game or what sports and games the child is getting involved. Be a physically active role model. The parent should be more active. They have to do a lot of exercise. They should set example for the kids. So when they go for a walk or when they do some physical exercise, they can also involve their children. Come on, let us join and do. So that will be a role model, best role model. So be physically active role model for your child and participate in family activities that include physical activities. So even some of the family activities could be planned where the whole family members get involved and play for some time. That will build the moral among the family members also. It will avoid lot of conflicts. It will have better understanding among the members. Provide enough play time as important as study time. Don't tell them that okay, you spend more time on studies and you should spend only less time on playing games. It should not be like that. At the same time, it should not be equal. We cannot say that they will play for 3 hours and then they study only for 3 hours. Not like that. They should be taught to understand that they should spend some good time in studying. I mean, more time in studying. At the same time, they must allocate some time for physical activities also. As we all know, the CBSE board has introduced a good system, we can say. As per the CBSE norms, every school must have, every class must have one period per day for sports and games. But unfortunately, it is not getting followed in many places because still many are thinking that academic will get affected when they play. But it is not like that. If you allow the child to play and then come to the class and sit and learn for some time, definitely they will be able to learn better. It has been proven. So schools also should give more importance for sports and games. Uh, when it comes to the higher forms, when we take, many of us think that okay, in class 11 and 12, they should be focused only on studies and not much into sports. In fact, that is the teenage time where the kids, children must involve in more physical activities. So the timetable must be set in such a way that at least every day 30 minutes to 45 minutes is given for sports and games so that they develop physically, emotionally, and inside the classroom they will develop intellectually. Most important thing, this has become like a threat nowadays, as we all know, the online games. Nowadays, due to the advancement in technology, students are getting lot of opportunity, getting lot of chances. They are provided with a lot of facilities by the parents where they get chance to involve in online games. Online games has its own advantages and disadvantages. When we compare and say the disadvantages are more, we can say the effects of online gaming, addiction, most important word addiction, because once they start playing this online game, whenever they get free time, the students are trying to use the chance only to take the mobile or sit in front of the laptop and play the games. That means they are becoming addicted. Especially if you see during a pandemic time, we all were forced to use the technology devices. Even students were forced to use. They have been attending online classes through the virtual mode. At the same time, a lot of reports came up stating that after the class or even during the classes, side by side, the students are starting to play online games, which is really a dangerous one. Once they get addicted to these online games, these will be the effects. First one, they will get isolated from their family and friends. They always want to sit separately. They want to be in a separate room. They want to keep on playing games. Let it be in the mobile or in the laptop. They will get health issues. Focusing entirely on game achievements rather than on life events. Once they become addicted, even if you ask them, okay, come, we will go out for a picnic. First, they will say they are not interested. And they will say, you can go and come, I will be at home. Second, if you force them, they will come with you. Again, they will come with the mobile phone. They will be playing and coming. Instead of enjoying the picnic or instead of being happy with the family members, they will be using the mobile phones only. Disrupted sleep patterns. Many students who are getting addicted to this will tend to use the mobile phones or laptops after the family members start sleeping, or they will have the habit of sleeping late the night. Relationship may suffer, yes, because they are not having good interaction with the family members. Addicts may gain or lose significant amount of weight. They will be gaining more weight because they are not getting involved in any kind of physical activities. They keep on looking at the mobile phone or at the laptop, which causes problem to the eyes. It is really a dangerous one. Social isolation is dangerous. Obesity is also dangerous. So parents must be very cautious in this aspect. Online games are really dangerous. Though they have some of the benefits, the disadvantages are more in number. So this has to be made clear among the learners. Thank you all. I thank GETA for providing me this opportunity to address regarding the sports and games in schools.
Thank you so much, sir. So you talked about games addiction on the mobile phones. What is the way to get around it? Should it not be more physical education?
Sir, as I told, the physical education, when we take, schools must give at least one period a day for physical activities. At the same time, physical education or physical activities must not be only at school. If you think during our life days, I mean, when we were in school, once we come back from the school, we start to go out and play with our friends, with the neighbors. Nowadays, that opportunity is less among the students. The moment they reach the home, they want to take the mobile phone or they want to sit in front of the laptop and play online games. So parents must be very mindful regarding this. They should know what tool they are giving to the students, I mean to the children. They should not give unwanted tools which will make them to become lazy. Instead, they can allow the children to go out, play with the neighbors, or even parents can play with the children. Nothing wrong in that. A small space is more than enough. Or if they don't have space, some indoor games they can get involved. So some way or the other, we have to make the students to get involved in physical activities. That is the only way by which we can bring them out of this online games. If not, they are going to be addicted to this, and it is not at all going to be good for their future.
So what happens when the parents are addicted to the games?
As I told you, sir, the parents are the main role model for the children. Parents and teachers are the role models, main. Other role models are there. I'm not saying no, but main role model is parent. Most of the things what the child does are based on the activities of the father or the mother or both of them. That is the first one. Second, their role model are the teachers. Third comes all other personalities, good personalities whom they meet in their lifetime. So when the role model is wrong, then we know the effect of that. So when we want to be the role model, we should be the good role model. When we don't want our children to involve in bad habits, when we want our children to be good, we should also be good. We should be the good role model.
Thank you, sir. Good evening, everybody, and goodbye. Before we leave, I request you to watch our detox from our disruptive literacy movement, which is by Global Dream, which has been an initiative by Dr. Sunita Gandhi since 2014. The whole idea is to ensure everyone's participation by a people's movement in ensuring basic numeracy and literacy, foundational literacy and numeracy for all our brothers and sisters not so privileged as us, by each one teaching one, and those of us who can afford to teach more, they should be teaching more. We have several talks on this every day, and for more information, please go to 740-840-1000. And it's important that we do our duty towards our brothers and sisters. So thank you so much, sir. Good evening, everybody. Goodbye, and see you again tomorrow.